Polygamy. For years, this has been one of the main concepts with which mainstream media has introduced Islam. Knowing the standards of fidelity back when they started, they knew that associating Islam with polygamy would only increase the public disdain for this religion in various countries. And like with every other excuse the media has used to defame Islam, they left out the details and specific conditions under which polygamy is even allowed. Now, with this background info, you may understand the shock Muslims felt upon finding out about this ad. And yes, non-monogamy is a synonym for polygamy. Apparently, some of those in charge thought it appropriate to place this ad inside public transportation vehicles. But to a Muslim, this freaky image looks nothing like polygamy. Polygamy in Islam has been permitted with special considerations. Various sources state that polygamy was already a commonplace practice in Arabia at the time of the Prophet of Islam, and it was the Quran that limited the number of women a man could marry and restricted it with various added obligations. It's also stated that this permission served women who had lost their husbands in war and were deprived of his financial and emotional support. And even so, the Quran warns men against unequitable treatment of the women they marry, and so has instructed them to marry only one if there is doubt that they can be just in their treatment. Now compare that with this mess of intertwined heads and tails. And tell me how the same culture that has for years attacked Islam's permission for polygamy can allow for the promotions of this kind of so-called relationship. A relationship that's solely depicted as sexual and shows no sign of love or respect. So there clearly is a double standard when talking about polygamy as permitted by Islam and non-monogamy as promoted by such companies. But maybe this should not surprise us much. It's fact that sex sells. And as long as we value money over morality, some will find it perfectly fine to display such ads where every child can see. The choice is ours, and so is the responsibility.